In a world full of conventional Hollywood cliches and recurring lackluster sequels, one critic has seen it all, who can provide you with all the movie news, opinions, and reviews that could very well save humanity as we know it. This is Libby's Movie Hunt. And now, your host, Libby Hunt.
Let's welcome Libby Hunt on the show. Movie extraordinaire is what I'm going to set you up as to be. Good morning.
Oh, I love it. Thanks for the intro.
You like that, huh?
I love it. Thanks for having me on. This is so much fun.
Oh, I'm glad to have you on this morning. I wish you could have you in studio because we have Tupps Brewery sampling various beers that they make here in North Texas. Pretty good.
Well, I'll come in anytime.
Beer and movies is what it's about on this Friday.
Perfect.
Okay, real quick, let's kind of set up exactly, your credentials. I know you've got a long list of stuff you've done, movies and television. Let's kind of quickly go into that.
Well, I was a theater major and then went into television and radio broadcasting and did a little acting. And then when my kids were older, I went back into acting, and I've been producing some things. I've been in some movies, done some commercials. And then I started, I always have gone to see a lot of movies, so everybody said, start blogging. Not sure what a blog even is, but I started blogging, and then everybody started asking me to come talk about movies, and then here I am. I have Libby's Movie Hunt.
I love it. We're glad that you're on the show. Okay, the first movie I've got queued up for you to review is Bridget Jones' Baby. Let's take a quick sample of that.
Okay. A funny story. A few months ago, I met Jack.
So it lasted 6 hours.
What lasted 6 hours?
A puppet show that Auntie Bridget went to.
Okay, tell me about that. Is this something that you're going to recommend or not?
Okay, my rating system is Oscar-worthy, popcorn-worthy, half-popped, and bag full of kernels, instead of thumbs up or thumbs down or a star system. And I give it a popcorn-worthy rating.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was really good. Did you see the other Bridget Jones movie?
No, I didn't, and that's why I'm a little lost on that.
Okay, they're kind of, she's this funny little lost soul in London, but by now she's in her early 40s. She's got her act together, and always in the past she would be fighting over Hugh Grant or Colin Firth, her two love interests, and in the end she ends up with neither one. At the end of the second movie, this third one, it's now between Dr. McSteamy, Patrick Dempsey, and again Colin Firth, Mark Darcy, Mr. Darcy. And she's on top of her job, and she finally, is doing well, and then she discovers she's pregnant, and now she has to figure out who the father is, if it's Mark or Jack. And so it's really cute.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's my kind of movie, but I would imagine a lot of people might like that kind of stuff.
No, it's really, and Renee Zellweger hasn't been anything in like 7 years, so this is fun to see her again. There was a controversy of her having a facelift. And I have to say, her face does look a little strange. I can't figure out quite what she's done.
That's pretty funny. Okay, going on to this next one. I can assure you right now, Libby, I am not going to see the Blair Witch. This is the official trailer. Let me play a little audio from that.
What is that?
The guy who uploaded this video said it was from a tape he found in the Black Hills woods.
Okay, that's enough of that already. Yeah.
Do you not like scary movies?
At all. I have no idea why anybody goes to see a horror movie. I have no idea.
Themselves. I'm not a huge fan, and I didn't love this one. I give it half popped. But it was. Did you see the original one in 1999, 20 years ago?
No.
I did, and by mistake. This is the co-producer over here.
But you did see it by mistake?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was the first of those found footage genre movies. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Where
I almost
it looks
puked.
like someone's found footage, and the group of students, they venture into the Black Hills of Maryland and find the mystery. So now this time, the students are trying to find the mystery of James's sister, who believe was taken by the Blair Witch, and to see if the legend is real. And you can only imagine what happens. And it wasn't very good. Half popped.
All right, so. I'm not on that one, but this next one I'm totally into. Sully.
Oh.
Here's a little sound from that.
Okay.
1949, runway 4, clear for takeoff. Sully.
Sully, we're too low. Sully.
Sully, come on, wake up, Sully. Libby, I'm on board on this Sully.
Okay, totally popcorn worthy, maybe even Oscar worthy. Directed by
Wow.
Clint Eastwood. You know, that's the true story of Sully Sullenberger, the pilot who landed the plane on the Hudson.
Right. No,
and
totally.
It was, 6 years ago. But he's a true hero. Clint Eastwood, can you believe he's still directing movies at 80-something?
Yeah.
Starring the always good Tom Hanks. I mean, just solid acting, solid cast, solid directing. Aaron Eckhart plays his co-pilot. Anna Gunn from Breaking Bad plays one of the investigators. And this is a part of the story I didn't know. When the plane goes down, there was an investigation afterwards to see if he had done the right thing because supposedly both engines went out because of birds. Well, and so they do all these simulations to see if he could get into LaGuardia, and finally it did come down to it was the human element. He had to make that decision if he was going to get to LaGuardia or land on the Hudson. And it's really a miracle. He saved like 150 souls.
Yeah. It's a great movie. A great story, rather. Now we'll go see this. Okay, the last one on deck, and I don't really know much about this, is the Don't Breathe.
Okay, well, it's been out a couple weeks, but I have to tell you about it. I see everything. I always have, whether it's good or bad. I just love movies. I just appreciate movies. This movie is nothing surprises me anymore. And this movie it's a suspenseful kind of a thriller. I wouldn't say it's a horror film. I think you would like it. And it's about 3 kids that break into a house. It's not any major stars. And they find a blind man. And they think they're getting away with a perfect heist, and they're wrong. And you cannot believe this movie holds you for 140 minutes.
Wow.
It is so good. Fede Alvarez, who directed and wrote the Evil Dead movies that has such a big cult following, did this movie. This movie is mind-blowing. I'm telling you, everybody I tell to go see it, and if it's not their type of movie, or like, you were right, Libby.
Okay.
I should go see it.
I'll take this over the Blair Witch.
Oh, totally.
Okay.
I mean,
you got me on that.
Leaps and bounds.
All right, Libby Hunt, how can someone get a hold of you or find out more about your movie reviews?
They can go to libbysmoviehunt.com, or they can go to my public Facebook page, Libby's Movie Hunt, and at 2 o'clock on Fridays on realnewscn.com. We do it live on Facebook, and find me on iTunes. And but every Friday I'm live on realnewscn.com.
I love it.
I love talking movies, and I'll come back anytime and talk movies with you.
I want you to come in here and sit in the studio, and maybe I can convince Keith. I can have maybe Beer Fridays on here as well.
That'd be fun. Have a little beer and popcorn at 7:45 in the morning.
That's it, right here at 6:20 a.m. I appreciate you joining us on this morning, and I look forward to talking to you next week.
Okay, thanks, Brian. Have a great day.
Thank you, Libby
Go see
Hunt.
some movies.